Hello and welcome to this lacy shell crochet stitch tutorial. Let's prepare for the summer with this cute and airy stitch for your upcoming projects. Choose your yarn and hooks accordingly. Today I am showing you with the baby cotton yarn, and for the main crochet I'm gonna use a 2.5mm hook, but for foundation I'm gonna go size up. Using bigger crochet hook for the foundation is a tip to avoid this bending, as you can see in the video here. Or after finishing the project, you would need a very good blocking. We're gonna start crocheting by making a slip stitch. So wrap your yarn around the fingers in the cross position like this and pull working yarn through the circle like that. Adjust the loop by pulling one yarn end like that and insert the hook inside the loop. We're gonna make the foundation chain, so grab your bigger hook and we're gonna start chaining. Your foundation stitch count should be multiples of 8 and plus 2. So just wrap yarn around the hook like that and pull a loop. Yarn over and pull a loop. Yarn over and pull a loop. Continue making chains like that, yarn over and pull a loop, until you reach your stitch number. Here we have our foundation done, and now I'm gonna place plus 2 stitches, but with the main hook. So insert the hook into the loop and make 2 more chains. Row number 1, we're gonna start by making single crochet in the second stitch from the hook. For a single crochet, insert the hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over again, and pull through 2 loops. Our first stitch is done, so now we're gonna start chaining, the same as foundation chain, but chain 5 stitches. As we have our chain of 5 done, now we're gonna skip 3 stitches on the foundation chain and we'll work 1 single crochet in the 4th stitch. So just insert the hook, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And here we have our first chain of the pattern done. Now we're gonna repeat the process. Chain of 5, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over and pull a loop. Now skip 3 stitches at the foundation and connect the chain in the 4th stitch with a single crochet. Continue the same process, chain 5 plus 1 single crochet until the end of the row. To finish the first row, you should end with the 1 single crochet. And the row 1 is finished and should look something like this. The second row, we're gonna start by chain of 3 and turn your work. From here, we're gonna start working double crochets in the first stitch. The first stitch here is single crochet from the previous row. So for the double crochet, we yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and make 1 more in the same stitch. So the first half of the cluster is already done. Now we're gonna make a single crochet in the 3rd chain of the chain 5. So in the middle of the chain 5 of previous row. And now we're gonna start the chaining 5. And then we're gonna connect with the single crochet in the 3rd stitch of chain 5 of previous row. The next step is to make a shell. It's gonna consist of 5 double crochets, and we're gonna work them in the same stitch of single crochet of the last row. So yarn over and insert the hook, yarn over and pull a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Here we have our first full shell done. And now we're going to connect with the single crochet in the 3rd stitch. Here you see how it should be looking so far. And we will repeat the process. Chain 5, single crochet in the 3rd chain, now place 5 double crochets in the connection of single crochet of the previous row. Again, make 1 single crochet in the 3rd chain. Continue like this and I will meet you at the end of the row. To finish the 2nd row, you should place 3 double crochets in the same stitch of single crochet of the previous row. Second row is done and should look something like this. 3rd row, we are going to start by chain 1 and turning your work. This row will consist of chain 5s and single crochets. So let's place 1 single crochet in the 1st stitch. Make a chain of 5. And make 1 single crochet in the 3rd chain. Continue making chain 5s and single crochets until the end of the row. After you reach the shell, place 1 single crochet on top of the 3rd double crochet. At the end of the third row, we're gonna finish with chain 5 and place single crochet in the third chain of the turning chain. And this is how so far our pattern should look like after 3 rows. Row 4, chain 5, and turn your work. From here, we're gonna place 1 single crochet in the third stitch. After this, we need to place 5 double crochets in the same stitch above the single crochet from previous row. After making cluster of double crochets, we will place 1 single crochet in the third chain. And here we started our second row of making shells. It should be placed diagonally, not on top of each other, but in the diagonal direction. And now we're gonna repeat the process: chain 5, 1 single crochet in the third chain, then cluster of 5 double crochets, and again 1 single crochet. To finish the fourth row, we need to make chain of 2 and then place 1 double crochet in the last stitch on top of single crochet of the previous row. And here we have 4 rows finished. This is what it should look like. And we'll continue to work the last row. For the row 5, we're gonna chain 1 and turn the project. This row will be the same as row 3. So we're gonna place 1 single crochet in the first stitch, then chain 5, and place 1 single crochet on the third double crochet. And continue the process of chain 5 and 1 single crochet until the end of the row. To finish the row 5, we're gonna do chain 5 and then 1 single crochet in the third chain. After this, repeat rows 2 to 5 until your desired length. And that's it. This one can be a perfect summer stitch for your projects. Thank you for watching and see you in another one.